Yield. Let me go shock. Yes. Take the early plays. We can take the bigger stuff afterwards with Thoughtseize. Take the frog, Riddler, and an Atraxa. Do they warp the Riddler? They do not. So let's Thoughtseize them again. Take the Riddler. All I can say is that my life is pretty plain. I like my point of view and not the same. 'Cause I'm the same. The same. Ah, the Riddler. Probably just the Riddler. The Mending puts the Atraxa in the graveyard for them to Glorios it back. But if we Thoughtseize the Faithful Mending, then they can just draw land. It might be the Glorios here. Because if we don't Thoughtseize the Glorios, does this have Splice and Arcane? It does. That's crazy. Because if we don't take the Gorios, they Faithful Mending, Pit Atraxa, next turn find a land. Gorios, Ephemery, Atraxa. I mean, they get to Ephemery, Quantum Riddler next turn, but that's not Atraxa, so let's take the Gorios. Play Cavern, Goblin. The issue with this line is if I unsummon their Riddler back to their hand, they get to draw a billion cards. I guess this is a matchup where I want Blood Moon, just straight up. I mean, this game would have been over if I hadn't had double discard. So I think that having the increased number of discard spells is correct. They just had a really good hand. They could find another Gorios, honestly. I hate the Gorios match. Yeah, that makes sense. Not only do they have like a lot of interaction, but they also have an extremely fast clock. And what's so funny is I'm testing without my Leyline of the Voids, and this is definitely a matchup where you want Leyline. Okay, so they drew another Gorios. They get to find a land. Although this is game one, so they could definitely cut the reanimation stuff. Oh. No blocks. Yeah, so like maybe Leyline's not good against them because they have a really good fair game plan. Like they just ephemerate a Riddler and then my Leylines look really bad, but yeah, it's pretty good. I built S for Greasefang for today. I went 3-2. Hell yeah, brother! I'm so happy, Mason. That's awesome. I know you love that deck. Oh. Azika's Chariot doing the thing like we were talking about? 4 mana, make 2/2/2s, make a 2/2 on attack? Like 4 mana, 4/4, make 2/2/2s, make a 2/2 on attack. Like that's busted. Alright, I have my 1 out in my hand. Let's go tap land. No. Just missed a 4-1. No. No Chariot, just Parhelion. Okay. Sometimes all you need is the powerhouse of Parhelion. What do you think about Valor Console's flagship? Do you think the card's good enough? Or because it doesn't make the 4/4 angels, is it just not stronger? I would like to unsummon this. And then I would like to yield to this turn and attack. Things don't get better. Things don't get better. Just different. Very similar to Gorya's list. Instead of Atraxa and Grizzle Daddy, just play 4 Parhelions. Pioneer is such a cool deck. Oh, wait, you said for Modern? Oh my god, that's insane. I mean, hey, people don't expect it. Another Goryo's? I guess they definitely picked that up. 1000% they picked that up. Rebound trigger on the stack. They bring the Atraxa, and now they can ephemerate, target the Atraxa. Look at other cards. They at this point have seen their entire deck. Yeah, this is pretty good. Opponent, pretty good. For Modern, get to play Frog too. Play Unearth instead of Goryo's. Unearth is so good with Greasefang. You're like, 1 mana reanimate. I don't have to pay life. You just die now. That's actually awesome, dude. Yeah, I kind of feel like this game's over. Just a little bit. But my sideboard's really good against them. Theoretically, it should be really good against them. Okay, I'm at 9, so I don't just die. Figuring its flagship is good into Pioneer. Is in Pioneer, but it's been a minute. That makes sense. It seems like one of those cards is like really good when it's good, but like not really that good any other time. I'm not going to concede. I just want to see what I draw. If I draw a Blood Crypt, I will go out on my own terms. Okay, don't play a second Sting Scorcher, so they don't have to worry about that. Pending. Another Ephemerate. Oh, because they declined the rebound trigger. Because they've looked at their whole deck, they know that they have another one. So they found one of the next flip of 10 cards. Really well played by my opponent. As they wouldn't have been able to attack. Now they can pitch a Grizzlebrand or something. They have to pitch 6 cards. It shows us we want at least 1 Blood Moon. Do it. Let's play Arena. The Trash Man. He's the Trash Man. Boop 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 boop. I feel very dead. Opponent. I believe I have died. I believe I have effing died. Alright, they do play Thoughtseize. That's another reason Goryo's is pretty good. Or Leyline's pretty good. Alright, we take the damage, go to sideboards. So Dreams of Steel and Oil can exile a creature out of the graveyard. Surgical can do the same thing. Baubles good against Solitude. Flute is decent. What is Flame? Wrath of the Skies? Vial is way too slow. Inquisition Thoughtseize is decent. Munitions Expert, Stone Dead. I guess I'd rather have a couple vials. They didn't show me. They probably did, but I didn't look at it. Esper Gorios, they pay pending. So vial's really bad against pending, so we probably don't want it there. Maybe we just play munitions to be safe. Hey, what's up, Jared? Appreciate you dropping in. What are you replacing Chalice with? Testing Disruptor Flute and Surgical. Okay, try this hand. See what they got. Yeah, no Chalice, no Leyline. We're testing it. Let me see if I can show you the board. So, of course, these were the 7 cards we brought out. We took out. We brought in 3 Dreams of Steel and Oil, 2 Disruptor Flutes, 2 Surgicals. Seeing how it feels. I would like to pay 2 life, and I would like to. Do we wait? I don't think we could wait until they have a creature in the graveyard. But they play like Reanimator, where they Faithful Mending at the end step, untap and Gorios. We could take the Riddler, we could take the Archaeologist. Archaeologist digs for Gorios. Riddler just gives them a billion cards. We could also just take Frog. We don't really have a good answer to Frog. We could take Solitude because it's their removal. They have the Ephemerate, so can we really even beat Solitude? I think it's between Frog, Riddler, and Solitude. And I think with this hand, I kind of have to rely heavily on this Snoop. So let's just take their Solitude. If they're ephemerating a Quantum Riddler on turn 3, I think that's fine. Goblin. Red, red. The discard is there specifically to make us better against their removal. We don't really want to be playing like a super slow game where we try to take the best value piece they have, because our deck is not close to as much value inherently as theirs. Instead, we want to be able to take their interaction and combo quickly and efficiently. So taking the Solitude is a tip to that game plan. We have to play to win, not to not lose. Flute on top is really good. Flute can name Riddler or Ephemerate. We took the Solitude, they played the Marsh Flats. They could get a Frog down. We could also name Frog, I guess. $1 if you win. Hey, appreciate your light. Appreciate you dropping in. Is that the Mason Grove, my favorite player at the Energy Series? Yeah, I mean, Mason's a legend. One of the coolest guys. Ooh. Okay, they play the Frog. We have a land on top. Could name Riddler. Could also name Ephemerate. Sorry, computer. I hit you with my leg. Just Flute on Frog. Keeps them from pitching cards. But when Riddler draws so many cards, we might just... but Boggart Troll is also a really good land. Because we could just bog them. But I think I want the mana advantage. So I'll play this tapped. Play the Disruptor Flute on Riddler. Just kind of strand it in their hand. They can ephemerate the Phalagi if they really want to. Okay, it's fine. That shows that they're definitely thinking that we're going to hit the frog, but we're not. Pitch the Atraxa, pitch the Philology. So I know the 3 cards in their hand. Pay costs. Are you solituding? Pitching a Philology. Quantum Riddler. Brought in Vexing Bauble. I think so. No, I did not bring in Vexing Bauble. Punts. Punts in the chat. Pass it over. No attacks. Combat attack. Sure. So this would have been a reason to wait on playing the Trawler. Pending. Target the flute. Yeah, that's good. Because now I could have trawlered them and then still held the surgical for the future. We're learning. This is why you have to play the games, to learn. Exert with a red and a red. The Mog Mob. Combat. Swings. I think with the second Mog Mob, we're winning the race. Nothing to fear. Why? Because you're here. Hey, what's up, Yorminger? Appreciate you dropping in. How's the day going? I didn't bring in Vexing Bauble because I didn't see Solitude game 1. And I'm already bringing in a bunch of cards. It probably could be better than some of my mid-range things, but we'll see. Surgical that. Sure. You get to see my hand. They paid 2 life for this, which is very interesting. There's the Riddler. They're going to ephemerate it. So now they're winning the race. If I would have bogged them, they wouldn't have been able to jump their frog. I could have blocked a couple turns. Yeah, I'm so glad you're here. I really appreciate you dropping. I know it's crazy. The time zones for you are really bad. Yeah, being able to ephemerate the Riddler is really good here. Put me to 10. What time is it where you are, Yorminger? Every time I see you, I'm like, oh, it must be like either really late or really early for you. That's why it means a lot when you drop in. You're like halfway around the world and you want to watch Goblins, so thank you. All right, they get to draw off that. This is fine. Go to mine. Draw this. What does this do? Goblin. We can shoot the Riddler. Both of our Mog Mobs. Let's do the math. Yeah, I think we die if we don't kill the Riddler with the Mog Mob. I think we might be able to live if we... attack, exert, attack. Yeah, I think we're a little bit short. Maybe the best plan was to just try to blind flip Kiki, try to win. But the issue is then they just pitch their cards in their hand and jump the frog, and we die no matter what. Although I guess the Snoop would have been able to copy the Mog Mob when we shoot the Riddler, but that's magical Christmas Land. Right now it's 5 a.m. Hey, salute to the legend. I really appreciate you being here. That's crazy. Let me think. I mean, we still haven't done it, so we could technically play the Trash Master. Trash Master is a lord. Did we exert? I think it was just double Cavern mana, so we don't have the ability to give the Trash Master haste. If we did, we block 4, we shoot for 3, they take 6. That's 9, 1 short. And then we still die in the crackback. It's your normal schedule, though. You work night shifts? Of course. Hey, you know what? I'll salute you anytime. You're one of the members. You're on that board. It really means the world to me. And yeah, you're always a blast when you're in chat, so thank you. Okay, let's play it safe. We're going to do this like this. I guess Faithful Mending is draw a discard, so it's card neutral. This will be 9 next turn, unless they can draw an additional card somehow. What if they block the Snoop? What if they block the Snoop? If we attack with the Mog Mob and the Snoop, and they block the Snoop, I guess we have 6. They can afford to block the Snoop. Take 3, go to 7, because then I can shoot them for 6, but they still be at 1. Oh. I see 8 damage. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, I'm talking out the line to chat. We are live on YouTube at Goblin Ringleader. Yeah, I think I count 9 if you block the Snoop, 8 if you block the Mog. 2, 4, yeah. The opponent Dead Blob says, "Hi chat." Yeah, it's just barely short. We gotta try. We gotta try though. So let's go. And I mean, if they block the Snoop, then we have to shoot it with the Mog Mob. So it's better just to do this now. 2 puts you to 8. Then I attack for 6 next turn. I think I'm still short. Wild play is a roll you surgical yourself to see a different card on top. Ooh, that is pretty smart. We would have to surgical our Mogs. So shoot. Next turn probably for sure. Combat. Attack. Put them to 8. I think I have to hold the surgical in case they have Agorios. Oh yeah, because the ephemerate definitely would have given them the extra card. Oh, you can just, you're right, you can decline to exile them, just to shuffle. Okay. Okay. Gotta play to the outs, you know? So I count 6 here. They could play Archaeologist. Archaeologist is just a great blocker and could find a potentially Prismatic ending. Pending on the Snoop takes away all my options. Their Frog is definitely going to hit me. Yep. Pitch the Thoughtseize. Yeah, that makes sense. Put me to 5. I guess Sting Scourger would be great. Trash Master is not good enough. Second Frog. Okay, so let me think. Just nip the board. Okay, so they do have the Gorios. This does require me to surgical the Atraxin response. So this is the library, this is the graveyard. Okay. Yield, go to mine. Okay. Oh my god! Okay. Okay. I don't know why I did that, lol. I got excited. Okay, wait. Let me think. I think I have exactly 8. Exert, red, red, black. Trash Master. Okay, definitely Solitude. Tap to copy. Yield. Attack. Huh? That was crazy. Okay, so you're saying bring in Vexing Bauble for Solitude. Trash Master, we probably, I mean, like, we won there with it, right? But it's probably not going to happen again. Munitions, probably not the greatest. Although Munitions can kill Riddler. I think the discard suite is good. I mean, I think we just try it like that. That was crazy. This is why I prefer to play tabletop versus on live. If I'm losing, I'll just eat their card. What are they going to do about it? Well, you know what? We thought that it wouldn't be good, but it ended up being great. This hand is very iffy. Very, very, very iffy. I can draw a Snoop in a land, but then it just dies to Solitude. If they go turn 1 Thoughtseize, this hand is very unplayable. Our Sting Scourger could bounce their Frog on 2. That I'm going to tell them that was an insane flip. Chat is going crazy. Oh, jeez. I see Psychic Frog. I assume this is modern. Yeah, this is modern. Esper Gorios, one of the most played decks right now. I think it's even above Belcher, which is the #1 deck. Yeah, I mean, I got a couple draws. Did you win? I was playing COD. I won that game. I lost game 1. I won game 2. Now we're playing game 3. I appreciate you being here, Light. Yeah, but I assume you were referring to the match, so we still got the match to play. I don't want you to make any donations under false pretenses. Out of respect. I want to earn it. Let me see. Surveil's fine. Leaves it on top. Goes to mine. Surveil land? No. Play the Blood Crypt tapped. Pass it over. Probably a frog on top. Looks like they mulled to 6. Oh, my neck. Oh, my neck. Hang from the backyard. There's a green. There's the Thoughtseize we knew about. Yeah, take the surgical. That makes sense. We have the Sting Scourger, but it's probably not going to be enough this game. To be fair, if we mulligan to the combo and they Thoughtseize us, we still probably lose. Frog. Phlogy, okay. Duress 2.0. I mean, bin 3 lands. Was it 4? Yes, 3. Okay, we drew a Kiki Jiki. Definitely not what we wanted. Goblin. Would like to play this. Mob. Oh, I appreciate you, Light. Thank you. That means a lot. I really appreciate the dono. See if I can like it. Boom. Legend. Absolute legend. Okay, and we're going to yield through this turn. Maybe that's a little bit greedy. Turn off auto yields. Ephemerate. Sure. They get to mill a billion cards. Do you have a grist I could borrow for tomorrow? I think I have grists, yeah. I should have them because I had a playset for the 5-color Saratoru Shardless Agent. Oh, what's the 4-mana enchantment called? Oh god, Primal Prayers? For the 5-color Satoru Shardless Agent, Primal Prayers, Guide of Souls deck that also played Grist. Because you can play Grist for 1 energy. Can you wish me luck? I'm going to locals in a couple days with my friend who doesn't know how to play Magic. Hey, you know what? I send you infinite patience and good vibes. I hope that you and them have an amazing time. One of the best feelings in the world. Oh, there's the Gorios. Yep. This game might be over, but yeah, it was fun. Definitely probably should have mulliganed to some discard. What could we have done? I mean, to be fair, this is the number 1 matchup where Leyline of the Void is the best because they have not only Thoughtseize, but they also have like they have a lot of disruption, and I feel like if we're trying to like cast spells in our hand, it's really not going to work. Whereas if we just like start with a Leyline in play, I guess that's Magical Christmas Land, but this is the matchup. If I had to like choose a specific one that I think is probably the worst for us without Leyline. Yeah, let me finish what I was saying. I send you infinite patience and good vibes. I hope the cards fall in your favor, and then I hope that you and your friend get to enjoy a good night of Magic with your friends, because that's the best part about playing Magic is hanging out with a good crowd and a good group of people and getting to enjoy the game that we love. And I really hope that they get to have a fire inside them that's sparked that allows them to love Magic and to play it for a very long time. And I hope that seeing their fire rekindled allows you to revitalize your love for the game. Confirmation bias. That's funny, Jared. Leyline is unplayable because they have a great plan B. Yeah, that's a good point. Been a while since I've gone to my LGS a few games, but soon we may have the One Ring on Standard, which is the format I play. May have to switch to Pauper. Yeah, Pauper is Pauper's a house. Okay, gained a billion life, drew a billion cards. Let's see what we can do. I mean, they're at 13. They could pay Go to 6. I'll come to chat after this game. Not sure what the right take is here, going with Boggart. That's the combo card, so I think you're right. I'll play the mountain. Do they have another ephemerate? No, they do not have another ephemerate in exile. I mean, I could ephemerate back the Atraxa again. I think just getting down this Sling Gang is the best thing that can happen for us. Play Commander? Hell yeah. I think that like everybody should have their own like pet format that they love and they like specialize in, and then like auxiliary formats that they play when those formats get stale for them. Because like Magic's like a rotating door where like not everything always feels fresh and good, and you should have alternatives, otherwise the game's gonna get old. Value Vintage is a fun format. Yeah, I love Value Vintage. I think that Goblins is a great deck in Value Vintage. Okay, go to combat. Put them 10. Shoot them for 6. They go to 4. For those of you that don't know what Value Vintage is, it's a $30. I think it's a maximum $30, and you get to play basically any card in Value Vintage. Okay, Solitude coming in. Pitchcast. Gix went from $40 to like $2. My heart. Oh, that's so real. I don't think Recruiter's in Value Vintage because it's actually kind of expensive. They're going to hit the Mog Mob. I'm going to bolt their face. Right. Yeah. We could hit the Archaeologist, but I don't think it's worth it because if they have another Ephemerate, we probably just lose no matter what. 1, 2, 3. If I make a hasty Sling Gang and I attack, they take 3, they go to 10. I have 6, 7 goblins. So they're at a proverbial 3. Yeah. Three. Okay, if they do Stone Cold Nothing, which makes no sense at all. If they do Stone Cold Nothing, then we can go land, Kiki Jiki, attack. Any legal card in Vintage, but your deck can't cost more than $30. They're $4. Recruiter's $4? Interesting. Maybe I was thinking of another card I bought. Fetch to 9. I'm not going to auto yield, but very interested. Surveil. Surveil's fine. Ban a pending. I keep wanting to auto yield through their turn. Cannot auto yield through their turn. Lackey isn't legal. Lackey isn't legal pretty much. It makes sense. Lackey's like $10. You hear about the new Iron Maiden secret layer? Yeah, the Iron Maiden secret layer looks really hot. Ooh, they're gonna hit a Mog Mob out of my hand, which probably would have won us this game. Really, really good read by my opponent. I guess they could still technically Goryo's back an Atraxa and attack. Put themselves to 16. Maybe they're doing it at my end steps. They can keep it during their turn. Okay. Land. Hardcast. Kiki Jiki. Yeah, it looks really hot, honestly. I've listened to the music, but I don't know the band, like history and who they are super well. Oh no. Beginning of combat is immediately attack. No, beginning of combat is its own step. So let me set a stop. Solitude on the stack. Okay. Target the Kiki Jiki. I would like to target my Sling Gang. This dies specifically to an Ephemerate. Make 2 dudes. I would like to target you to sack this Kiki Jiki. Even if they have an Ephemerate now. Okay, they did not have an Ephemerate. Now I get to go to combat. And attack. Attack with everything. They block 1, take 3, go to 5, and I throw 6 at them. No way. Yeah, my Iron Maiden top 10 favorite bands. That's awesome. There's way too many secret layers, not enough product to go around. And you go online 1 hour after release, and it's already sold out. You know, that's real. All right, we'll go to damage. Put them to 5. Sack. Sack, 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 sack. Good game, opponent. Really well played. Sack. Faithful Mending. In response, I would like to sack. Sack. Good game. GG's. Well played. I got really lucky. That was insane. Shout out to my opponent for being an awesome sport. We flipped exactly what we needed. 2 matches in a row in order to win the match. That was insane. I guess Goblins is the truth. Time for me to buy a playset of Sling Gangs. Yeah, come on, Jared. Play some Goblins. You'll have more fun, bro. That was actually insane. I guess I don't concede. What do I do? Escape? I guess the replay game mechanic's also not real anymore. Return to game. Draw a card. Oh, am I going to break Moto by saying draw a card? There we go. Okay, it's all over. Well, we beat the Goryo's deck without ley lines. Maybe I'm insane. Maybe I'm just crazy by thinking that Leyline of the Void is good. Is it possible? Is it possible that one of my favorite cards of all time in the sideboard is just bad? God damn it. Oh, that was an insane match. I did not deserve to win. Got very lucky. My deck bailed me out twice in a row. Shout out to my opponent for being an awesome legend. But I think we bought him the Sting Scourger here. That was impressive. After almost 2 years of saying it's bad, he may listen. Okay, maybe just for the RC, and then I'm going to go back to playing 4 Chalice for Leyline in the board. But okay, turn 1 Utopia Sprawl. This could be Ponza. Snow-covered forest is what I played back when I used to play Ponza. We're going to start with the most iconic start in the entire deck. Legacy, Vintage, doesn't matter. This is what we love to do. Cavern, Vial. There was also the Dia de los Muertos Civiler, also amazing. That one, I agree, was insanely beautiful. All right. Wait a second. This isn't Ponza. Teferi? Bounce? The Vial? Kiora? What are we doing? Opponent? I'm so confused. Always yield to trigger abilities from Vial. The Lightning Greaves being La Chancla is Slipper is too funny. Yeah, I agree. That one was actually perfect. Do we just force the Snoop now to look at an extra card? Oh no, that was the worst land. Okay, well, we made the decision for us. Could have played a Surveil land, or left up the Snoop, or left up the munitions. Instead, we did none of those things. Opponent has 6 mana. They're playing Bant. They can cast a Sun Titan here. Acid Slime. Does that blow up my vial? It does. Okay, we should have gotten the Snoop down, definitely. Big punts, big punts. I guess they could ephemerate the Acid Slime in my upkeep. They chose not to. Well, right on time. Let's get the Snoop down. Another vial on top. Play a Bloodstained Mire and pass. Opponent's playing Bant Land Destruction. Might be Bant Flicker, now that I think about it. There's gotta be something more to this. One framework and furniture, free falling the foreign waters. You got me down, you got me down. You told me everything was copacetic. Yeah, that's fine. We're gonna go to their end step. Yeah. First blood. I haven't dealt you any damage yet this game. End step, Surveil. No Ephemerate, okay. I would like to fetch, Surveil, munitions. I'll have 3 mana next turn. I'm scared of them ephemerating this acidic slime. However, I think that the second munitions is not as good. We kind of just got to go for the combo. That's a better card, just to draw. We could go shoot, but this is what we wanted to see. Cast Matron. Tutor for Harbinger. Hey, appreciate you dropping in, Light. No worries. I hope you have a beautiful night. Thank you for being here. Get some good rest. You deserve it, you legend. Goblin Salute. All right, I would like to use this ability, and I would like to go get this Harbinger. Is there anything else that's better here? No, they're blowing up my lands. Yeah, I mean, if we tutored for a land, this would have been on top. We could still cast it next turn, as is we can't. So I think that was a punt. I mean, that does require them to have another way to kill lands, but if I was playing their deck, I would have plow over, plow under, plow through. The 5 mana, put 2 lands on top of their owner's library. That's a good one. Elish Nord is really, really good against us. Is there anything we could have done that? We could get 2 Mog Mobs down. I'm gonna lose to Acidic Slime. Quick, everybody leave. You don't want to watch this horrible match. Opponent's doing one of the coolest things that I've ever seen. Bant Land Destruction with Elish Norn and Acid Slime. All right, there's a land on top. Play the Mog Mob. Yield through the turn. No attacks. This is crazy. No, because technically I could attack and then Mog Mob to Elish Norn twice to kill it. So I do have outs. There it is, Acid Moss. I guess I still get... I guess I technically can still get another Mog Mob in play. Teferi's good. They can bounce my Mogmob. They can also bounce my Snoop, technically. Yes, they bounce my Snoop. That's the right choice, because if they bounce my Mogmob, I can shoot their creatures in response and fizzle their draw. So my focus right now is to just get another Mogmob in play. This attack is fine. It's next turn that I have to be worried. Elesh Norn's really good. We can't even be proactive. We kind of have to wait for them to attack, which is crazy. I want my deck to be proactive, but I just can't here. And we're not technically dead. If they swing with the things, we can block the Elesh Norn with the Matron, block a Mogmob on each of the slimes. Before damage, sack them to shoot the Elesh Norn. I still don't take damage. Okay, it's going to be tougher now. Definitely tougher. I mean, I love Acid Slime. It's just crazy. What they're doing is crazy. But I like crazy, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, so this will put me to 1. This is a good... Oh, cancel. I would like to go to blocks. Once in blocks, I would like to block each of the Acid Slimes and an Elesh Norn. I would like to say, okay, once I get priority back, I would like to sacrifice a Mogmob. Done. And then I would like to, as soon as I get priority back, sacrifice a Mogmob. Done. Trade with the Elesh Norn. Take 2, go to 1. The only thing that saves me here is if I flip Mogmob off the Snoop. No. It's not looking good, ladies and gentlemen. It's not looking good. Yeah. Good game, opponent. You know what? They earned this. They're playing a really, really cool brew. Playing Acid Slime. 2013 staple Acid Slime in 2025. Is it 2025 or is it 2026? I can't even remember anymore. All right, opponent. New Teferi. Keeps the new one. Bounces the Snoop. Goes to combat. Oozes for the win. Kasmaka. Good game, opponent. Really good game. Okay. Time to board. Maybe Disruptor Flute, naming... You can name Arbor Elf because it's technically not a mana ability. We could name the Kiora. We could name the Teferi. We could name Elesh Norn just so it's more expensive to cast. Is that decent? I mean, I guess taking their creatures. And Vile's like really, really good against them. I don't think that Inquisition is good against them. Or probably Crater Maker or Trash Master. Let's try like that. We know we're losing to Elishnorn if it comes down. So we can just name Elishnorn with the flute. I mean, I like this hand because if they have an Arbor Elf start, it beats that. I think if I get the Snoop down earlier, I might have had a chance, but it's neither here nor there. Well, you know, don't have a sideboard for the Acid Slime Elishnorn deck? I know, right? I'm a heathen. Cavern, Goblin, play a Vial. This is the quintessential Goblin start. Definitely. What did they do? They almost yielded through their turn. Maybe they were pump faking me. I don't know. That's why you always auto yield through their turn in their upkeep, because then if they have a stop set, they just go through their turn. That has definitely happened to me before. They did have the Arbor Elf, which is why these munitions are going to be so good. Draw. Matron is fantastic. I'd like to pay 2. Black, red, munitions. Kapow, kapow. Lightning from the fingertips. I mean, to be fair, munitions has a flying shark. If you look in the background, there's flying sharks with harpoons and bombs strapped to them. And there's actually a chicken right behind him, too. He's throwing everything, including the kitchen sink. His flavor text is amazing. When dealing with goblins, if it isn't nailed down, it's headed your way. All right. Yes, I'd like to deal the 1 damage. And I'd like to yield. In their end step, I'm going to vial in the Skirk. All I can say is that my life is pretty plain. I like my point of view, and I'm not saying I'm the same. The same. Oh no. Okay, we turned off auto yields just in time to get my Skirk in play. Go to mine. This is kind of important because now we can grab Matron. Matron can grab Trawler. And then I can sack the Skirk to get the Slinging in play. Is any of this worth it, or am I supposed to just play another munitions? Let's go to combat. Attack. I think second main I just sack this. Cast the Mog. Just try to get the beatdown going. Go through my turn to theirs. And now we can't auto yield. We kind of just gotta pass individually. Another might, sure. Triple might, okay. They saw my vials and they're like, this is not going to be okay. This is not going to stand. They're going to go back to 19 if I shoot it. I guess I could just play the vial. I really don't want to do that, but I think I'd rather just go munitions expert. Shoot one of them. Go to combat. Nope. Combat. Attack with the Mog Mob. They go to 14. We're not going to give them a target for this vial. I was going to say, eventually we're going to draw a land. Goblin. I would like to go grab another Mog Mob. I mean, we're 3 lands. You know they're probably going to hit our land next turn with removal. Could grab Snoop. Snoop plays off the top, but what does it accomplish, really? Not much. Ringleader could draw us cards potentially, but if they hit our lands, then we can never cast Ringleader. The best card here is the Mog Mob. And we just start pushing as much damage as possible. Combat. If they want to trade with Munitions Expert, they can do that. This way they're still net taking 1 damage. And next turn the attacks are pretty clear. All right, now they're at the hard cast 5 drop stage of the game, which is pretty good. Show me the Elish Norn. Show me the Elish Norn. Show me the Elish Norn. Acid Slime we can beat. 1000% we can beat an Acid Slime. Hits the Blood Crypt. Raucous Theater is really good. Play that. Okay. Land on top can stay. Go to combat. The one thing we don't attack with is the Skirk. Is it better? Yeah, I think it's better to go 2 and 1. Go to combat. Attack. 7. I know I have a land on top. I have a Skirk to make sure I can cast my spell next turn. Sack the Matron. Cast the Mog Mob. They're at a proverbial 4. Once the Sling Gang comes down, they're dead. I just have to make sure that 2 things happen. 1, I don't allow this Mog Mob to be killed without throwing it. 2, the Sling Gang CTB trigger works. There's the Elish Norn. We knew that was coming. I think we might be fine though. Combat 4, 3, 2. Sling Gang only makes 1 dude. The original Sling Gang. But if they go to block the Mog Mob, I need to draw 1 creature next turn and I win. Bolt. Four, 3. They're at a perpetual 2. 1 creature wins the game. Bright Glass is really good. What is this? What does this grab? What can this grab? Something that gains them life. Shadow Spear, maybe? Portable Hole, Utopia Sprawl, sure. Reveal them, shuffle them in your hand. So the first part of that resolution is to reveal them. They've done that. Now they get to put them in their hand. Oh, they do it twice. That makes sense. Double Portable Hole, Arbor Elf, Utopia Sprawl. They play the Utopia Sprawl on white. Cast the Portable Hole. It's going to target the Skirk. I would like to sack the Skirk in response. Okay, play an Arbor Elf. This was very fun, but I gotta go. Hey, no worries. I mean, I appreciate you dropping in. It really means the world to me. And yeah, I can't wait for Lorywyn. It's gonna be a great time. I hope you have a beautiful night. I send you infinite good vibes, and I hope that you have a great day at work. Or if you're just getting out of work and you're going to sleep now, I really hope you have a nice night and you get to sleep. You absolute legend. Goblins, salute. Go crazy, bro. You deserve it. Go crazy. You deserve it. Legend. All I can say is that my life is pretty plain. I like my point of view and I'm not gonna change. So I won't change. I won't change. Alright, play the Snoop. And if this resolves, I can, I can sack my dudes to kill him. Okay. That was pretty good. Crater Maker can shock the Elishnorn. Trash Master can... I guess Trash Master can help us push damage. I mean, like Disruptor Flute can name Arbor Elf. Maybe the one of Trash Master or the one of Flute. Let's try like that. We want threats. We want to be able to name the Elishnorn. It's Mother of Machines, I believe. So if I have the Flute, I know what card to name. I mean, this is a no-land hand, but it has the combo. This is a combo hand. Turn 1 Vial. The issue with this hand is it really gets messed with by fast mana. Like, we do not have a way to disrupt Arbor Elf, Utopia Sprawl, turn 2 Acid Moss. Put the Ringleader back. We're never going to be able to cast it. See what their start looks like. Hallowed Fountain. That is not what we expected. All right, that's a land. Let's go turn 1 basic Mountain Vial. Pass it over. Portable Hole in the Vial. No second land. Okay, maybe they have a double Portable Hole draw. Let's pay 2 life. Snoop. Cavern on top. See what they got. Go to 18. Utopia Sprawl. Second Portable Hole. Yep. We could have played Skirk to try to play around this, but I don't think it's worth it. They either have it or they don't. Okay, I mean, the draw runner on our land is pretty good. Yep, there's the Acid Moss that we talked about. So what if we go play Skirk? So now we have 3, and then we bolt ourselves. And then we... Wait. Let's be smart. Combat. Attack. Second main. Sack. Sack. Trash. Pass it over. And now end step, the end of their turn, I can shatter, get my Snoop back. Teferi, okay. Fizzle a draw, get my Snoop back. Vial on top. Might, sure. Play another fetch land. No cards in hand, so fizzling that draw was huge. Draw. Kiki Jiki on top. Wow. We get to do the awesome, cool, super. Oh my God, they just concede. Yeah, so we get to GG. Really well played. GG's. Oh, GG's. Well played. That was a crazy flip. Jesus Christ. All right, so yeah, what we get to do with Snoop is we get to go to their end step. As long as they don't have interaction for the Snoop, we get to make infinite Snoops, tap to target itself. And then we make infinite Snoops at their end step. They get sacked at the next end step. So then we go to our turn, they all untap and we attack. Nasty. Okay, so let's talk. I think that the Inquisitions are good. I think that the Thoughtseizes are good. Going up on more discard felt great. Being able to play 60 cards felt great. What did we trim? I think we trimmed a Mogmob and a Harbinger. We didn't really feel that though, because we still have the 4 Matrons to tutor, and the Snoops sometimes just blind flip what we need. So trimming down on the combo pieces made the deck overall more resilient and consistent. So I think maybe going to 60 cards and lowering the curve, raising the 1-drops, lowering the curve overall is good for the deck. Sideboard felt amazing. We didn't run into Boros, but if we were to play against Boros, we'd bring in these cards. Dream Stealing Wall is really good against Flayed. Brothers Head Ends are really good, just like Catch-All. Kills their entire board. Surgical proved to be amazing against Corios. Yeah, I mean, just having 5 removal spells or 5 discarded spells in the main, and then being able to go to up to 8 discard spells after board felt just insane. I'm really happy with this board plan. Even though I lost my chalices and my ley lines, they're going to be here in my heart forever. And maybe that's why I really love playing Legacy, because I love chalice and I love leyline, and both those cards are probably best in Legacy. So as much as I hate to say it, maybe the time for chalice and leyline in Modern is past. Maybe this is the board that I have to take to the RC. We're going to see. I'm going to screenshot this. I'm going to go to bed because I am tired. But I really appreciate you being here. If you enjoy Goblins content, if you enjoy this new ramble, hit like and subscribe. Easiest way to support the channel, and it's free. If you want to do more support the channel, well, you know what. K. Jared, Monster Man, and Annan, Riberio, Cypher777, The High Wumpus, AJRB, Rhyme, Gorvisker, Sliver of Nope, Scott McIntosh, Javier Hugo, Valeroth, Yorminger, who was in the chat today, along with Jared, Terrieth, Needle Breeder, Trigger Philosophy, and Jew. Thank you so much for watching. It really means the world to me. Till next time, I hope you have a beautiful night. Don't work too hard. You absolute legends. Goblins salute!